This is such a good song. I mean, I'm a mental health professional. I do this every day. He is doing some of the best therapy you can do right here. These lines are the best and most honest therapy I could see, honestly. Listen to this. It's time for some new music from MGK. Don't Let Me Go is the name of the song. I love his music and sometimes his messages. His raps are always fun, but his messages on some of the songs are perfect for the mental health field. You know our mission: spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. Without further ado, it's MGK, Don't Let Me Go.
Lately my thoughts eating me alive. Laid in the bed thinking maybe that hate will finally go away if I'm not alive. Wish I didn't listen, just like I wish they would understand me one time. I had a breakdown and tatted my entire body except one line. Everything's just fine. Slipping again, there I go slipping again. I'm acting different.
So hard, such a deep message, and then all of a sudden the beat and the way he does his music and the clicking with the markers there and the drum beating his hand on there. Lately, my thoughts eating me alive. So many people are going to relate to all of this. Lately, my thoughts eating me alive, laid in the bed, thinking maybe the hate would finally go away if I'm not alive. Which is completely false, has nothing to do with the hate. Like, the key to life in this realm is learning to not let everything that's coming at me filter inside of me. So sometimes we get so overwhelmed and we get so caught up in what other people think or what messages are being sent to us or the actual hate that's coming at us, and it becomes who we are. And it's so difficult sometimes to have the stamina, endurance, and fortitude to be able to fight through some of those messages. That's why mental health is a key, y'all. That's why therapy is a key. Before I get into this, that we have to learn our own value of our own self over time. And sometimes having a therapist that can understand your past can also communicate a message to you of who they see you being and actually how you can give you the tools to be able to walk forward in life so you don't carry in your backpack all the crap from the past. It can really be helpful because the next line is, wish I didn't listen. Gosh, this is hardcore. Aside from the beat that's phenomenal, listen to how he starts this.
Lately my thoughts eating me alive. Laid in the bed thinking maybe that hate will finally go away if I'm not alive. Wish I didn't listen, just like I wish they would understand me one time. I had a breakdown and tatted my entire body except one line. Everything's just fine. Slipping again, there I go slipping again. I'm acting different again. I see my family's reflection every time I look in the cup and I sip it again. After the sins, tell me after all the sins, will I be mentioned again? Why do I care? If in the end it's just me and God, like I'm Christian again.
It's so critical to realize, I say it over and over again, nothing gets better from you not being here. Nothing in life will get better. It will only create more destruction. If your goal is to create peace and harmony, it is not to leave this earth. It's to actually stand up, get help, and realize you do matter. You do have a purpose. The places you are, the people you're with, that is not a forever thing. Today does turn into tomorrow. These lines are so key. I see my family's reflection every time I look in the cup and I sip it again. Looking in the cup. Coping skill, taking down the drink. Every time I look in it, I see my family's reflection. Will I be mentioned again? If in the end, just me and God, like I'm Christian again. That's not the goal. That's not God's purpose anyway. If it is just you and God, if you are a believer, that is not the purpose. That is not God's goal for you to stop living to get to Him. That's not the purpose at all. The purpose is to be able to withstand the pain, the misery, the tragedy, the trauma, all the stuff we've gone through, and to seek him for strength, not for weakness. It's to seek him for strength. It's like he's recounting all of what he's been through, all of his past, paired with what's going on now. And what is the tatting up? Had a breakdown and tatted my entire body except one line. Whew, what is that? Super excited today to have the sponsor of this video be BetterHelp. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, is the way to go when it comes to finding a new therapist. You know I'm a mental health professional. I am a psychotherapist by trade. So if I am endorsing a product having to do with therapy, you better believe it's going to be a solid product. I've done my job for over 30 years, and BetterHelp has given so many people the opportunity to change their life. I've tried BetterHelp myself. I've been a client. I know what it's like to be on the other side. I also know what it's like to be a therapist. And let me tell you, when I got matched, I loved my match on the very first go. I've also had friends who are colleagues of mine and work with BetterHelp and are therapists in that network. And I am super impressed with the product that they have. Over 30,000 therapists in the BetterHelp network. And I'm telling you, wherever you live, it's going to be really hard to find a pool of people that are therapists that you can choose from like that. All you have to do is log on to betterhelp.com/reaction therapy. You will get 10% off your first month of trying it, and they're going to let you fill out some forms, learn a little bit more about you, and in most cases, they will get back to you within 48 hours to match you with a therapist. You can do it via phone call. You can do it by messaging. You can even do it by video, virtual chat, that you get to see your therapist face to face and have communication. It is the best way to dip your toe, dip your foot into the field of therapy and just give it a try, because worst case scenario, you're not happy with a therapist, they will switch you. That is one of the coolest features of BetterHelp. As a therapist in my office, it is so difficult to come in and see a therapist, have to set up another appointment and go to another office and drive across town. Now you get to do it by the click of a button. BetterHelp gives you the chance. Again, 30,000 therapists in their network, and you can be a part of the millions and millions and millions of people who have benefited from BetterHelp. All you got to do, fill out the forms. They will get back to you. You get to set up an appointment with a therapist, and you get to try it. If you're struggling with anything, anxiety, stress, I know for me, being overwhelmed, trying to manage life, trying to focus on what I need to do, and also pay attention to my relationships with my wife and my family, my children, are a big part of why I joined BetterHelp to be there as a client. You too, if you have depression, anxiety, stress, addiction, relationship issues, any of those things, this is your chance, your opportunity to give yourself a gift. And in turn, you're giving your friends, your family, and everybody else a gift, because your mental health can improve by trying BetterHelp. Don't forget to type betterhelp.com/reaction therapy for 10% off your first month. And all you need to do is fill out the questionnaire that they give you. And in most cases, like I said, they're going to match you within 48 hours with a therapist that they think will fit you. And if it does not, don't worry about it. They're going to switch you back. And you get to find a therapy time that is convenient for you. BetterHelp gives you a chance to have a chance in life. They give you a place to be able to share what you need to share, reshape the things that you have struggled with, and have hope and resiliency for the future, and be able to spread that mental health all the way around the world, because you know our mission at Reaction Therapy, it's to spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. Well, BetterHelp spreads mental health awareness to you through their entirely huge network of over 30,000 therapists. Try it today. I'm telling you, I've done it. You can do it. Let me know how it goes. And thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video.
Again, I'm acting different again. I see my family's reflection every time I look in the cup and I sip it again. After the sins, tell me after all the sins, will I be mentioned again? Why do I care? If in the end it's just me and God, like I'm Christian again. Yeah, just let him bring the beat in. Before my dad left the surf, he made sure I took on every quality I didn't want. I was supposed to die at birth, gave me a chance and I fucked it up, give me another one. I've been running from secrets.
First of all, do you hear the beat in this song? He has gone hard with this. The family history, the generational cycles that repeat. My dad gave me everything he shouldn't have, everything that was him. He made sure I took on every quality I didn't want. I was supposed to die at birth. Gave me a chance and I messed it up. Gave me another one. Sometimes we feel like a failure. We feel like we don't have any purpose. We feel like we've messed up any purpose we have or any opportunity we've had. And I'm telling you, that is completely false. I'm telling you, there are people that need to be in touch with you. There are people you need to be in relationship with that you haven't even met yet. There are situations that could happen to you that you will not see until you endure and stay with life and choose to overcome and choose to just take life on life's terms. But it's like he's laying out his life story, and I've had shot after shot of not good family history and also of not good choices in life. But man, MGK, you've got a purpose. You've got something to give on this earth.
Before my dad left the earth, he made sure I took on every quality I didn't want. I was supposed to die at birth, gave me a chance and I fucked it up, give me another one. I've been running from secrets I hid as a kid and I never confronted them. I just called mom, said I forgive her for not being there when I needed one.
Yep.
I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, just let me go, yeah. I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming.
What a shirt. It says Lord on it. I feel like there's hope in this. I'm reading that. I'm coming back, just let me go, in the fact that he is going to be able to make it. And the title of the song, Don't Let Me Go. Don't give up. Don't give up on him. There's people in your life that are hurting. Don't give up. If you're the one that's hurting or has been through a lot of pain and tragedy, realize there are people that care in this world. There are people that you can lean on. There are people that believe in you. And as a therapist, when I see so many people that have nobody, that is an opportunity to see that you do have worth, you do have value, you do have a purpose in this world. I love how transparent he can be, how honest he can be.
I'm coming back, just let me go, yeah. I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, don't let me go. Who am I when the music stops? And the character that I've been playing is really just broken and fucking lost. I swear I've been telling you over and over again in all of these songs, but they don't hear nothing I'm writing cause they're too busy trying to write me off. And they go on and on and on. It's funny cause if we just sat and talked, you'd see that it's just hard for me to be vulnerable cause I blocked it off. I got trust issues. Growing up, no one was there to hear what I thought. My heart was broken like my ribs as a kid when me and my father fought. Yeah, I'm medicating with something that I cannot pronounce, but it's what the doctor gave me.
This is incredible. Wow. This is such a good song. I mean, I'm a mental health professional. I do this every day. He is doing some of the best therapy you can do right here. These lines are some of the best therapy. I don't know what therapy he's had, but it is the most honest and vulnerable he can be. It's funny because if we just sat and talked, man, I would love to sit and talk with him. If we just sat and talked, you'd see it's hard for me to be vulnerable. Look at where he's come from: abuse, neglect, abandonment, whatever it's been. And then being put in the spotlight and being talked about and being put down and being, judged constantly. I got trust issues. And what you learn to do is you learn to shut it off. You learn to numb completely, but I got trust issues. No one's there to hear what I thought. My heart was broken like my ribs as a kid when me and my father fought. That's stuff you never deserve. It doesn't matter what any child does. It doesn't matter what any teenager does. You just can't have that happening in life. That's why I preach to dads so much in life, to be dads, to show up. Can't let it go there. You can't let this happen. Wow, this is really sad. I'm medicating with something I can't even pronounce. Doctor gave it to me, so I guess I'll take it. Just following along, trying to do something to numb the pain. These lines are the best and most honest therapy I could see, honestly. Listen to this. Me to be vulnerable because I blocked it off. I got trust issues. Growing up, no one was there to hear what I thought. Yep. My heart was broken like my ribs as a kid when me and my father fought. Yeah, I'm medicating with something that I cannot pronounce, but it's what the doctor gave me. Rehab
patient with a pen and some paper. The psychiatrist keeps evaluating. How can I live with the fact that my hand wasn't on her stomach when we lost the baby? I don't got no one to turn to, cause everyone's dead in my life that was trying to raise me. Searching for someone to tell me who I really am. I don't know when I look in the mirror. Constantly dreading the day that the audience might not be screaming for me anymore. The feeling of dying alone and not leaving.
It just keeps going. That line of not being there with my hand on her stomach when we lost the baby. I don't know what happened. How can I live with the fact? That's heartbreaking. I mean, that is trauma to a T, where you know it's the guilt that goes with that you can't erase, you can't replace. Wonder where he was. I wonder if he was in rehab when that happened, or if he was gone. He's got nobody. Everyone else in my life is dead. Searching for someone to tell me who I really am. Man, boy, would I love to spend some time with MGK, because let me tell you, these are all healable. These are all things you can find. Yeah, you can find out who you really are. But until you get through these traumas, remember, the traumas create core beliefs, core memories in our brain, and they tell us who we are about ourselves, even in a negative way. And that trauma of a baby, it's going to make it really hard to step up, to stand in, and to believe that you deserve anything else. But you do. You do. Gosh almighty.
Stomach when we lost the baby. I don't got no one to turn to, cause everyone's dead in my life that was trying to raise me. Searching for someone to tell me who I really am. I don't know when I look in the mirror. Constantly dreading the day that the audience might not be screaming for me anymore. The feeling of dying alone and not leaving anything behind is my biggest fear. Kiss the person that I love as if I'm never coming back after I leave out the door. I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, just let me go, yeah. I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, don't let me go.
God, there was the
I'm coming back, don't let me go. Shoot. Back, just let me go. I'm coming back, don't let me go.
There's the tattoo, I bet. All over his chest. One solid black. Almost looks like a cross in the middle there, though. I'm coming back, just let me go. And then notice how every fourth line he's coming in with, don't let me go. Don't give up. Don't give up, MGK. And there's people in this world like me that wouldn't give up on you, that would fight through this and find the way through it. This is so honest, so vulnerable.
I'm coming back, just let me go, yeah. I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, don't let me go. I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, just let me go, yeah. I'm coming back, just let me go. I'm coming back, don't let me go.
God, so good. That is so good. MGK, don't let me go. Man, I'd love to talk to him. I'm just going to tell you, like, he's a classic client in my office. I have a very hard time opening up, being honest, transparent, vulnerable. And sometimes if a guy like this is in my office and is honest, it's abrasively honest. Like, it's very harsh. It's very matter of fact, just spilling out all the facts and having a hard time really letting the emotion come in behind the facts. It's more just telling it on a surface level because they block, because they defend, because they numb, because they guard against any of that, because it's hard to trust anybody. It's very hard in this industry. It's very hard with any fame. It's very hard with any past trauma to trust that somebody's actually going to be there for you and listen. But it is possible. I do this every day. I see it. And when you do let go, and when you do trust, and when you are honest, and when you are vulnerable, and when you are open-minded, you can actually see, you know what? I can believe in myself again. I can trust myself. I can know I deserve something. And that line about the hand on the belly doesn't have to be a trauma and a core memory that's so dark anymore. Boy, this was the ultimate of therapy. This isn't real therapy, but he did therapy right here himself in this video. Just Tom breaking down lyrics. If you need help, check the links in the description. You deserve it. And leave us your comments. Let us know what you think. Such a good song and such a sad song. But you deserve help. Please go out and get it. Please, mental health matters, especially yours. See you on the next Reaction Therapy.